Amazing. Lovely. What a good start. Yeah. Grayed out, huh? Okay, that's because you were so full screen the way I told you not to. What are you doing? Display windowed. Modlist windowed, please. Kept frame rate. Cool. That should do. Play. Okay, cool. Fuck me. It's Sunday night, isn't it? Hello. See if it notices. Because I definitely needed to work on controller because my wrist is killing me. Which wrist? My right wrist is killing me. Does the game look weirdly washed out for everyone else, or is it just me? I think it's just a lot more vibrant on my very fancy OLED. HDR monitor. It looks really washed out for you, you poor thing. I guess you can tell me what it looks like in your screen. Can you tell that, like, the banners on that huge tower are green? Because I can. Am I blind? Oh god, I don't know. Hello, hi, it's Sunday. I'm drinking a massive martini. I'm very tired. And I guess in short, the tiredness is they're green. Great. Thank you, Willow. I'm glad you can see that. That's pretty important because again, it looks really washed out on my screen. Like on my second monitoring monitor, as opposed to my viewing monitor. Welcome to Dragon Age of Veilguard, a game I've been looking forward to for years and then took longer to get around to than I expected. Maybe it's a patient gamer, I'll play it when all the DLCs release. Surprise! EA hates BioWare so much that they're just not gonna fucking release any. I want to pay for it. Assholes. I guess if there's any short way to understand tiredness, it is university is insane sometimes. Student uprisings happen even in online universities. Yeah, it's shorthand and about as much as I'll go into on this recorded medium. Parenting is the most difficult thing you don't ever want to stop doing. And you can never be so good, you can never be so perfect a partner that you won't burn yourself out a little bit trying to be even better. That's how I feel, at least. In the sense that I'm so fucking tired. And attempts to trying to communicate to make sure that we are looking after each other have actually ended in... I thought I said that out loud. Oh no, I didn't. Fuck. Here's how tired I am. Take a quick look at this. You'll see more of it if I change the overlays, and you can't hear me when I do that, so just hold on while I... This is how tired I am, right? Post-shower, which I wanted to do before stream. I got into my bluey pajamas. Got into my bluey pajamas and wizard robe, baby, because it's that evening. There you go. Alright, do you want to play some Veilguard? I want to play some Veilguard. It's noticed my controller, we're good to go. Research the cleric can see? Ah, look, when the ladies ask for favors, I got her. And the sexy man. Let's face it, I'm bi. Okay, once more. With the big monitor. Yeah. Well, okay, there's a sad sausage. You better go help that sausage. One sad sausage. Yeah. The bed. Here. Come on, Doug. Come on. Thank you. Here you go. Get tucked in. Freshly washed your blanket. Some warm. Tuck you in. Fuck wizard robe. Bluey pajamas. Which cut slottily low on the torso, which is pretty great. We enjoy that. You want to play some Veilguard? I want to play some Veilguard. Let's go. What's this opening cinematic got for us?
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality.
As opposed to their charity.
Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Somebody stop me. Alright, let's go. Well-being tip. So do that and you may feel very, very bad, but you may feel great. That's what we want to focus on. Well, dwarves cannot use magic. Oh yeah? What if your name is Dagda? Oh, I see. See, I can't have a large milk drink. Like, the most I have is a large latte, and even then, it's a couple of drinks, it's pushing it. They can fuck with my throat a little bit. Not in a fun way. It just feels weird. Kind of thick. This martini is also based on an olive leaf gin. It's delicious. Actually a little, like, dry because the vermouth I have is particularly dry. So... I don't know, it's spruce it up with something. Probably a sweeter bitters. Like, a sweeter bitters, so like, Angostura. It is sweet. Don't look at me like that. Oh, you're cut off. Why are you cut off? You can't see the bottom of the screen. What's going on? Come on, what? Game capture. Oh, you fuck. Yeah. I thought you'd do that, you weird bastard. Curious who my character would be. Like, a decent question. Also, like, we should make it clear. Willow has been very excited for this for some time. And we are glad to give her the goods, so to speak. Ah, there you go. Because she deserves to have the joy of seeing me comment, perhaps terribly, on a game she enjoys. The rest of you fuckers have had to deal with it. Many of you. It's her turn. What the hell are you doing? Alright. Off, on, better. I rarely have ever played dwarves. I don't have anything against them. It's just not right. Humans are cool, but not really what I'm into. Oh, that's a great haircut. Jesus. Akron is really on rails? Ah, it's fine. I honestly don't mind on rails. Like, you saw me enjoy Tyranny. Canary, elf. Really leaning towards elf because I almost always are. Yeah, it's elf time. Because then we get to be really mad at Solus from a racial standpoint as well. But Canary, interesting. This is a tough decision for me. Me certain I want to be a mage, so it kind of cuts out dwarf as an option. Man, that guy, yeah. Alright, I know what I'm doing. Canary. Customize. Hell yeah, I'll customize. Yeah. Oh, they can change the lighting. Right. That's how we do it. Such horny. So many conquer. Very wow. Yeah, I guess. What's that mean? Make 3 models together. I don't know. I barely understand. What the hell? No wonder they released a character editor before the actual game's really. Okay, no. Starting preset. Yep, back we go. Cool. That'll do. Let's do that. Hide hair. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? No wonder they released a character creator before the actual game was released, because this is complicated as hell. They must have put in a lot of effort. That's fantastic. Doesn't mean I'm not floored by the number of options to the point where I have no idea what the hell is going on. Dark Circles too. My baby, yes please. So there you go. It's pretty fucking cool. Sick. Sick. Awesome. I'm going for a very particular thing. And like generally I'm not, honestly what I'm doing is going, everyone, I nearly always go elf. What if I do something more interesting? And the whole time I'm thinking I'd rather be an elf. So you know what I'm going to do? Right? I'm going to choose what I want, which is an elf. Like, Willow has a very good point here. Like, didn't see you as a canary. Yeah, because I'm not. You've picked me correctly. I like having them in a party because they're very interesting. I like to see what they have to say. I don't want to play as one. I want to be an elf. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I have lots of strong... and the customization, the class I'm going to choose, like I'm doing a very particular thing. I want to be a 2-hand longsword wielder. And because, you know, it's longsword night tomorrow and I'm still really into German style longsword fighting. I know we won't get that in the game, but we'll see, right? So let's be a non-binary, a very non-binary elf. That sounds great. I'm not an elf. I'm a canary. Have you seen how broad my shoulders are? Right? Broad shoulders, strong frame. I'm not a fucking elf. I wish I was a goddamn elf. Useful, no. Rugged, rich. Recolour is cool. Even. That's not. Dark Circles. still think like the smallest amount of vitiligo and high intensity would be fun, so let's do that. Yeah, and I'm excited to figure that out, especially as non-binary. And Noah Gavay had an excellent section where he specifically really enjoyed when he, if you're a non-binary or you've expressed yourself as queer at one point, you can like look at when someone's trying to figure out like their own identity, you look at another character who's gay and you're like, oh, they're just figuring it out now, aren't they? And like, that's a very familiar sort of discovery / moment. So yeah. Also, these sliders, I'm sure they're very good. I can never do anything interesting or useful with them. I've actually created a few characters several times and then gone, wait, that sucks, and then started the game again. This has happened in Inquisition. Cheek depth. Is this doing anything? Yes. It's just not where I'm looking. Because I was looking at cheeks, not cheekbones. Jowls. 0%. God, I would get jowl reduction surgery if I could. Extra gaunt. Cheekbone depth. Yeah, exactly. I'm currently in the middle of sucking a lollipop. Do not ask me any questions. I'm so cheery. Look at me being jolly. I have recently had my wisdom teeth out. Please, no further questions. Sliders. I have no idea what I'm... Again. See, Willow, that's very clever. That's cool. That's good. I know you've been excited for this, and I have also been excited with it. Not just to play it myself, but also play with on camera. Not only so you can see how I feel about the whole thing, but look, it's supposed to be good. Not supposed to be amazing. It's supposed to be disappointing. But it seems like the biggest disappointment is, boy, this could have used a bit more time to cook. Fucking goddamn EA. I know what we'll do. We'll turn our tentpole fantasy single player deep story shit. Yeah, well, I do side stuff. A deep story game into a live service game. I wonder why it doesn't work. And playtesters hate it. I guess we better recreate the whole thing. So they did. Anyway, let's have like anyone else. What's that doing? Okay. Very angular. You are an elf. That's your whole job. Sure. Man, I just... Okay, you're fine. That's enough. Scalp. Flatten scale profile? I don't care. I can't tell the difference. There we go. Starting preset for body. Binary sword and board person. Not sword and board. Long sword. Two-hand sword. Look at the body types. Amazing. Good job, everybody. Thank you. That's good to me. Undergarments. Body shape. Sure. 100%. Concave. What is that doing? Ah, titties. Yes, perfect. Give me those childbearing hips. If anyone... Well, absolutely. Fantastic. I don't want to customize everything. I'm just doing it anyway. God. The dream. I'd accept... It seems I would accept Dragon Age Veilguard character creator for real life. This is fantastic. I love to increase bulge size. Ridiculous. Why would I not? I'm the most tired elf in the world. I don't know what that means. Homophobia. Got it. Alright. Fanfic authors, we need to keep an eye on what color his orbs are. Their orbs. Sorry. Their orbs. Yeah. Shit, what the? Oh, you're dead. You're dying. There you go. Very jaundiced. Let's go dying. Lovely. Okay, I like that. Even if it doesn't play they're about to die. Cool. Perfect. You'll see us in like a dialogue conversation and go, what the fuck is wrong with you? Every time. Which, again, is very funny to me. Personally, I'm amazed that there are 47 types of eyelash. I wouldn't say that there were. But apparently there is. So here's the good stuff. I think maybe I want to change the eye color because 100% bloodshot is kind of killing me. There you go. And maybe it's the Sclera color that's bad. See a doctor? No. Okay. If we're going to have weird eyes, we're going to have weird eyes in one direction, not three. There you go. That's probably better. No, fuck it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have... See, can we do... No white? No, just plain white? Okay. I tried. That's better. That's weird, and I'm fine with it. Okay. Okay. Now, the curls that got Luxie so enticed. Please, shout out when you see them again. Hey, I'm the drummer from Cheap Trick. Wait, really? Got it so quick? Okay. Short and shaggy. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I mean, sure, works for me. Please. A single color? That's not sufficient. We're gonna have highlights in a different color. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You sound like my son. I can do purpley pink. I can do pink. I can do very pink. I can do pink. Come on, gang. Give me some purple. You can do it, babe. I believe in you. I mean, clearly, I can give you silvery purple. All right. I can give you, like, blue hair and pronouns, but that's about it. Pink, drop saturation. What do you think? That one? That's an elf, baby. Scalp. This appears to be very similar to the previous scalp customization that I ignored. Makeup. Oh, yeah. Give me eyeshadow. Because I'm bad, I would love an option that's like, please match the hair. That's all I know how to do. Oh, that's very horny. Hello. I keep fucking it up. Let's try again. What is that adjusting? What? Color 2. Does this style not have a color 2? You gotta. Where are you? Blush, eyes, and lips. Speckles, flakes, foil, chunky flakes. Turn bedroom nice. Yeah, absolutely. Glitter color. Jesus, eyeliner. That's what we're after. Da 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 da. We don't want max brightness. I will regret that. I will. Darling, my name is Rook, and I am the whore of Mindalos. The one whore? Look, I never said that I was the only. I just said that I was the whore. Okay, cool. But you're kind of pronouncing it huh. Huh. Whore. Well, I'm glad you're paying attention, because I'm sure not. Glitter intensity. Eyeliner. Right, well that makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Oh, there's... Now I see the glitter, too. No. This is highly absolutely... Mascara, there you go. Accentuated the... Good God, I am so fucking tired. Look at that. That's the most tired source person they've ever been in the realm. We love that. Never know what to do with lip makeup and lipstick, so let's just leave that. This is... Can we make... Jaw less intense, I guess? What am I supposed to be doing? That's made them less severe. We like that. That's a bit more normal, right? I'm so tired. Yeah, I know. We know you're tired. You're doing great. You just got the world on your shoulders. That's all, okay? June. Sick. Yeah, I'm saving up to get my other arm done. It's like it's the last piece. The rest of it's all ready to go. Yeah, it's sick, right, bro? I think adding like a little bit of highlight would be pretty cool. So let's do that, shall we? Look at me. I'm a hawk. Bro, he would if you gave him half a chance. Smoothness. I'm not even really sure what that does. Okay, congratulations! We did it! Accept changes. Whoa. Fuck, we did it. Next. Whoops. No. Okay, accept changes. Good. Next. Need to move my mouse. Kind of smug about it too. See how they're smiling? What are you doing? Anyway. Warrior. Reaper. Slayer. Backstory. Grey Wardens? What about the doors? That's so bright. Starting armor is all the same. That makes sense. Casual armor is different. That's good. I think I'm likely to go with Antivan Crows. Assassin extraordinaire. Well, the invaders of Treviso took people captive. Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. Alright, sounds good. Little child, whose name starts with A, so baby A, it is bedtime. Please to be going to bed. I'm keeping an eye on my phone, just in case Emma Stitches says, hey, help me with baby K, and I'll absolutely do it. Talented new crow recently promoted to full membership. Rook chafed at the cautions of his commanders. Their commanders, especially with their cities occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, they leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against Santam. Rook's superiors were incensed. Sidelined for their actions, the young assassin searched for new ways to prove themselves. Combat preset, Adventurer, Keeper, here to build a party. Party composition and equipment choices of reaction times. Storyteller, here for story. Nightmare. Yeah, we're not doing that. This is clever. I like this. Keeper versus Adventurer. Like, I would prefer much less focus on party composition and equipment choices. I prefer to have my reaction times be their main decision maker, because it's really irritating. Fuck yeah, we're gonna change the default. Gion Deriva.
Time to get to work. What's he been saying now? Well, we're not in trouble.
That's familiar.
Let's move. Well, we made it. I am happy we're here. All of us. Hi. We'll be working together.
We can lend a hand. He's always got some story.
There's Hirokishi.
Oh, shouldn't be a problem. Time to leave.
This guy, I don't remember his name, but he is Mr. Hands in Cyberpunk, especially Phantom Liberty, and another couple of other cool things. So I'm gonna go with him.
I think everyone's okay. Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Yeah, but not all non-binary people start AFAB, Willow. I say, stirring the fucking pot. Also, I don't know, I think it suits. Stirring the pot is quite legitimate. Okay, customize world state. Yeah, I'd love to customize the world state. Look at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, the Inquisitor, Elana Levelen. So, we're gonna go with. What did I play Inquisition as most recently? It was a woman human who sure, that'll do. That'll do.
I won't let this stand.
Cool. Yep. And yeah, that's good. But also, where's the banged Cullen? Like, that's the most important part. If not Cullen, gotta give me that black wall, baby. Okay, that's good. I was like, what do you mean? Anyway, there we go. Where's that black wall, baby? And this is where Emma Stitches is like, oh, come on. She was not happy with Blackwall. Reasonable? Oh, okay. What do you mean? Yeah. That's cool. What about Dragon Age 1 and 2? I've played both of them.
Can't believe we finally have a moment alone. Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
Kion Deriva. Yeah, don't hate it. That's cool. Rook. I think Rook's a better name anyway. We're just going to go with that. Non-binary with he, him. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was they, them. That is entirely why the faction choice, like backstory, had it incorrect. I want this to be Theta. So let's check that backstory now and Assassin Extraordinaire. Look at that! It says they. Well done. That's what we want. Well done, everybody. I'm glad. Yeah, the Antivan Crows looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go. Let's go! I'm very excited. I hope you are too. I love martini so very, very much. Why, yes, I will, of course, be making another drink.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
They, them. Oh, you mean
Our best plan
Solus.
is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
Veiltini.
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Oh, it's a smooth, silky 60, well, probably 120 frames per second for me. Hello, my friend.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Alright, our Rook looks cool. Good work, everybody. We've done well.
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding...
I'm pausing it now. Hey, Larksy. I deliberately, when setting up the game, turned the subtitles and text to the largest possible size for you.
the Dreadwolf.
You're welcome.
I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
You're welcome too, Clary. There's less erotic undertones when it comes to talking to you, but only by request. Fucking get him, Rook. Can you hear our... Actually, hold on. Let's actually look it up because I think it'll be funny. Rook of Mask Voice 1. Male Voice 1. It's Mask Combat. Alex Jordan, probably. Alex Jordan and Jeff Berg. So, Alex Jordan, Jeff Berg. I don't recognize either of these fuckers. Who are you? Come on. Split Fiction, Ice King, Arthur Hastings. Fuck. I was supposed to remember you. Chase. What? What? No. Oh. What? This isn't right. Rook voices Dragon Age. Try again. Which voice actor? Erika Ishii. Great, but not who I chose. Sex noises. Sex noises. Baldur's Gate 3. Alex Jordan. There you go. This guy. Alex Jordan. There you go. British male. Same guy who did sex noises for Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so this guy, this fucking guy, is familiar in something as well. Weird picture of your face, man. Oh, that's because he was in the Altars. There you go. Alex Jordan. The voice of Mr. Hands in Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. Dragon Age Veilguard, the Altars. Okay, that's who we chose. We have Alex Jordan, not this Jeff Berg guy. I'm sorry. Alex Jordan. Golem, Sherlock Holmes, another Eden. Game of Thrones, this doesn't mention the thing I keep calling on him for, so can we do their best? Anyway, that'll do. For now, let's keep going on. Ready? Sex Noises guy. No, it's the Sex Noises guy. Which, again, amazing credit to just have.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
I love you, Varric. Really earning those voice actor credits when you go, huh, huh.
Nev.
Okay, so again, sorry to interrupt. Is there anyone else getting like red as a shadow? If something is partially in shadow but not entirely black, it's colored red to you because it is on my screen and that's weird, but it could be a stylistic choice. I don't know if it's a mod, if it's a lighting mod that I turned on because I enabled like a collection that was all lighting improvements. And as you can see, the game looks fucking gorgeous. So looks awesome. Okay, I'm glad. Good. Intentional. I'm very pleased with it. We're along for the ride. I'll stop interrupting. Let's have an opening cutscene.
Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Yes! And they're fucking hard to install on goddamn Frostbite engine games, let me tell you.
Friend Nev Gallus. Is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard.
I'll show you in a second.
That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Yeah, you had the dialogue choice they didn't choose. Fuck you.
See you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Yeah, right? That's too much. A little, very cool. Here, too much.
The Archon's Palace. Something
So I will admit, I have not read Tevinter Nights. This is my mod list. Yeah. No Parrots. I have no idea what this is. It's been a long time since I installed this because I wanted it to be ready before I started. HeadSock BEGONE, less white teeth. Lucanis, Bellarra, and Davrin 4K makes sense. Tevinter Nights, but it might. It's a good collection of short stories, at least partially written by Trek Weeks. It's just oh fuck you. Names and icons for tattoos, scars, and paints. That's good. Less notification. Font mod. This is my favorite. Auto skip launch movies. Sorry, I hear a boy. I'll be back in a second. Sorry for the delay. Emma's Itches has been an incredible parent. I'm not going to miss the opportunity to look after my baby boy when she deserves a chance to rest. So we're going to do that. Now, what I think the actual problem is likely a reshade filter. So shift tab. No. I'm gonna figure out what it is and then take a quick break. Shade. The blood Veilguard. Okay, cool. Clear view. Great. What is fun access for? What is the command for it though? The character like DangerSense Royale. What is this? DangerSense Royale. Give me information, you fuck. Okay. We'll restart. We'll figure this out. And once we're pretty sure we have it working, we will like restart for good. No parrots. What is that though? Vortex has it. No parrots. Warm guard. That'll be it. Put on Nexus mods. Monolateral look without the fantasy. Turn down the oversaturated bright lights. Hint of red for the warmer look. Well, well, well. I wonder if that's it. Off. Down. Deleted. No parrots. Grey griffins. Oh. Honestly, I think that's fine. We're going to leave that bloom begone. You motherfucker. Two-mood bloom. Like blue. Talking in a dark fantasy. Yeah. Lighting table, huh? Purple, magenta. Move. Coin explosion. Sparks and coins. This is dust from kicking a chest open. Let's remove it. I think Willow's original Good God, you've already installed mods. It's actually pretty reasonable, right? Come on, you should. Names and icons. Yeah, it's cool. Bellarra. Like, I want to keep the 4K fake character lines. Flashlight attached to the front. No, we're good. Move. Thank you. See navigation, customization. Bit of better mode. Fine. Save count. Oh, just get launched. Lightweight. I'm a warning for your warning. I'm probably going to need that. Let's face it. HeadSock BEGONE. Is that ugly sock on all helms? Yeah, cool. I'm fine with that. No teleport while forming. Data sets. Purple instead of yellow. That's not an issue. Anyway. Good. Less pop-ups. Thank you. Major weapons stay out. Multiple romance. Polyamory mod. My favorite. Of course I did. Okay, let's leave those. Disable those as well as uninstall. Cool. And remove them. I've selected multiple, you bastards. Anyway. Done. Delete the archive now. Proceed mod manager. What mod update? That's interesting. Which one? No default while forming. Well, we should do that then. Here's where you'll go. You're not paying for mods? You spend so long doing it. And I'm like, give me a break. Things are expensive. Me. Cool. All installed. So update available. Well, guess what? It's fucking here, you piece of shit. So you'll disappear. Da-da-da-da. Right. Delete. And why won't you tell me you will not allow me to just launch the game? Why are you spinning? Profile. Profile again. You gonna keep rotating? Is that gonna be a thing? Hey? Okay, well, fuck you. Probably because this is running. Alright, until the forming. Vortex. Mod managers aren't necessary. I know how to do all this manually, and I definitely can, but I prefer it when things are easier because I am a lazy person. I only have an X amount of time to do. More deployment pending. Okay, deploy then. Go on, do it. Run Frosty. Frosty runs. Frosty is the tool that... No, I don't want it. It's like the... It's like the tool that manages. Cool, that looks good to me. Manages mods for the ice something engine, whatever it's called. I believe I quite successfully told you what the game engine is called earlier. Whoops, my bad. It's also used for Dragon Age Inquisition, so Frosty Mod Manager is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's not as bad. It just... You kind of want a better way to manage it, right? And so you use Vortex and you go, this is fine, and then... Open. Oh, that looks better. Change the lighting table. That's very purple. What do you think? That's very purple. Now, earlier I heard the boy complaining. Yeah, cool, that's fixed. The shadows are no longer red, which... I mean, I'm not an artist and I don't know how to do this design, but if my lighting... Whoa, Jesus, that looks beautiful. If my lighting table had the world looking red if it was slightly in shadow, that's a fucking bug. Anyway, I'll be back in 5. Just want to check on Emma Stitches because I can't hear if the boy is still complaining. Emma Stitches has been an absolute magnificent best parent today, so me jumping over to take a look and see what I can do to settle him again is like good, but I want to make sure he's okay before I jump back into streaming. Back in 15 or so. Okay, I'm back. You're welcome. Red thingy looks to be fixed. I have poured myself a scotch, I think.
Gotten them
It's time to
riled
play
up.
again. Miss Stitches has been checked in with. Baby K has been checked in with. And a ham and cheese toasty has been set to defrost for Emma Stitches if and when she wants it.
More of a hurry to get out of here.
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
It's a good looking game, don't you think?
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
You there! Halt!
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down!
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
Oh no, demon!
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
It's bad, don't do that.
Comes down completely?
then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
That was a lot of demons. The Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
That would be
No
very
problem.
appropriate, Willow.
I saw Dumont
Are you
Plaza
okay?
while I was
I'm
scouting
horny.
the area, and it was crawling
I'm
with Venatori.
horny.
Follow me.
Venatori.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Didn't you fuckers learn perhaps following the idiot is a bad idea? Sick. Combat tutorial. Let's go. Live attack with X. 4 times in a row for attack chain.
Here they come.
Sick. Block. Yeah, because I'll pretend I know what I'm doing and then very clearly don't.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
Rats.
All right?
You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient Venatori cultists.
I didn't mean to interrupt the dialogue. That sucks.
I hate these assholes.
Does anyone else feel like maybe I should have streamed Baldur's Gate? Dragon Age Origins, Exodus, and Inquisition first? I wouldn't do that to poor Willow, who we have been etching with the T's of Veilguard for some time. But
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
but what if our fans have not
Have taken
played
our
it?
contracts on them. Nasty bastards.
Yep, that's them.
All citizens must remain indoors until the magical anomaly is fully contained.
This is a better game, better than Origins. It's been a little while since I played Origins, but I'm not sure. Then again, I haven't played this one yet, so we will see. Right? Loot! My favorite. This. Dragon Age Origins is great. This is great. The other games are a mess. Dragon Age 2 is my favorite. It's my favorite. Oh, I mean, we'll see once I play and or finish Veilguard, right? But Origins, it's pretty good.
Nev Gallus! Kill them all!
Very different types of game. I mean, I'll agree with that. Drive-in kick. Yeah, my favorite. Let's go. Whoop. Ability wheel. Go. Sucks to be you, fucker.
The Venatori own these streets!
3, 4.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Sick. Knocking people off ledges is tight.
Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Hi, Nev.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
Dragon Age Exodus, otherwise known as Dragon Age 2, because fuckers at EA wouldn't let them subtitle the way we wanted it to. I'm David Guida. My bad. It's my favorite one, which reinforces the idea that the thing I like the most in games is complicated storytelling with really good characterizations, even if the gameplay is a bit of a mess.
They thought the same thing.
Hi,
The
Nev.
Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Back together. Nev isn't from Dragon Age
Rook,
Inquisition.
this is Nev
This is the
Gallus,
first time I've ever
our
fucking met her.
expert. She's gonna help us find solace. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found them a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but they tend to think in straight lines.
I like that. That's great. What a great way to get a nickname. Very well established.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I'm trying to remove a beard
I
hair
haven't
from my
seen
right
Solus in
hand
person,
middle
But
finger.
I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins.
It's
I
like a
traced it to
pinging
a
off
building
from your
beneath Our
face
Lady
because
of
you've shaved
Victory.
them. Doesn't mean they stop
That's where your man
existing
is
and
hiding.
they can get stuck
Then
under
let's
these
go,
nail beds, and it's
before this
very
ritual he's doing
irritating.
gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
Which makes sense because, again, Inquisition's DLC Trespasser definitely ends as Solus like, I'm about to fuck over the entire world, get goddamn ready. And then it's what, 6 years between releases until they give you the Veilguard? So like him fucking over everything and go, oh shit, things didn't work out nearly as well as I expected, like makes sense. It's good that it begins at this narratively, it's good that it begins as Solus is fucking shit up. God, I love Dragon Age so much. 1 and 2 especially. Like, Inquisition, a bunch. Especially Fear Not This Night. If you ask Emma Stitches very nicely, she'll sing Fear Not This Night. And your life will be changed for the better. So, enjoy that. It's always a possibility.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Yeah, we're no Inquisitor, I guess. Yeah, expect me to read a lot of lore that you may perhaps think, it's kind of boring. Rook, come on, break the barrels. Thank you, that's what we're here for. I don't even know what we picked up at that point. Oh, we didn't need to break the barrels to pick up whatever the fuck that was. That's a very strong gin, and therefore a very strong martini. Oh well, you have to deal with it. Enjoy. Loot.
We can still...
I'm getting too old for this.
Is there an extended in the fade sequence that most of the community hates? Because that's going to be fun.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks
Like-
like the Venatori also found it, and then demons found them.
And as Harding said, the face-off in this game is wild. Great. Love it. The fade in Inquisition was incredible. I think the only downfall is that potentially you're going there with someone you don't. The choice between sacrifice is Hawk or some dude you don't really fucking know. And I'm sorry, Stroud, you're not going to be nearly as important as Hawk. Because to have the Warden there, you've got to, like, the Warden's got to be left there. It's a very particular choice. Shield toss, my favorite. Let's go.
By order of the Imperium, you must surrender immediately.
Why I love playing Captain America. Complete them with right trigger. Oh, you don't even need to aim. Okay, cool. Like, honestly, a lot of the time, interesting stuff happens in the Fade. It's very cool. It's just not... Sometimes it feels like a bit of an unskippable chore. Especially if you were, say, enjoying and having a great time.
On the entrance. I can get it.
Having a great time in the Mage's Tower. Oh, it looks beautiful. This is such a good-looking game. I know BioWare became... Oops. Okay, thank you. BioWare became particularly, like, famous due to their writing, because Neverwinter Nights 2, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but, like... And investing in the Frostbite engine, because they're bought out by EA, probably isn't, like, the best decision for their writers, but, like... They're putting... Their environmental artists and related are putting in work. That was the health button. Let's press that. Putting in work, it's beautiful. They've done well. I will wait. I will wait. Let's go through the door. We've finished exploring. Let's go. So much lore? Let's go. But
So
like,
this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
I'm not going to pretend I understand the whole thing because I haven't played it yet, but also does it match the lore found in Dragon Age Origins and Exodus, otherwise known as 2? I'm not showing off on purpose, it's a verbal tick. Oh, hello. And the Codex you find in earlier games? And the fucking novels I read? I read like the first 2 Dragon Age novels, right? Back when I worked as a tobacconist? Oh, such a long time ago. The Stolen Throne? The Calling? Yeah, I've read them. 2 novels by David Gator. That's why I should really get around to playing, Malice. I'll get around to it, I will. Sorry, Liam. Sorry, David. I have a very short time frame.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
10 out of 10.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
11 out of 10. Current attitude, maybe less good. Burning down the existing world to bring back your friends in specific is not something I can really agree with.
What do you see?
Final Fantasy
sign of
XIV
Solus.
spoilers.
Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
It's an alluvian, Varric. Make with the exposition. Oh, very good, Willow. I like that. Borrowing is exactly how you're supposed to do things.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
And there's Van Harel. Look at that glistening wolf statue.
More demons.
Oh, fuck you. Warriors have access. Yeah, I love. Open the shield, more damage. Basic defense is. Replace with time. Yeah, love it. Okay, huh. Oh. So, what's your favorite weapon? I hit things as hard as possible with the largest thing I can carry. I want longsword.
There must be a way to open it. Let's look
Like,
around.
let's be honest, we're not gonna get. It's not
Air's
Kingdom
full
Come.
of magic.
It's not
Solus
Kingdom
used the
Come
bottom power for
Deliverance.
something.
It's not gonna have like swordplay.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fenharel. He's got a lot of names.
In
I
any,
always called him Chuckles.
yeah, you would. In any particular way that might make you think, oh, that's what it looks like. But that's applicable to real life. Like that's KCD, right? That's not what we're gonna get here. We're gonna get fantasy. We're gonna get swordplay. It's gonna look so good and be very impractical. Deal with it. That's the fantasy. That's what we're living right now. Okay, come on, Rook. Thank you.
Nice work.
It's already
See what's on the other side.
it's already controlling in a way that feels like at least a little better than Inquisition did, which at times, especially with controller, felt awkward. So it's doing well. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello. This thing, like this sculpture, is a recurring motif in a lot of elven ruins in Inquisition. And in Origins Awakening, at least at one point, so it's fun that the art designers have kept that. I'm going to be really irritating to Willow by being, like, incredibly self-referential and knowing Origins and 2, less so Inquisition, but definitely Origins and 2 inside out, even while relatively drunk. Happy Sunday, university was hell. I have to return to fucking work tomorrow.
There's the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook.
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
Thank you, Harding.
It's like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
I know,
He
Willow.
must have
Yes,
gone through
please.
it.
Oh, ray tracing. Can you see that goddamn reflection? Just keep it red, like really been. Like, as a plot device, it wasn't terrible. It just also wasn't good. The idea behind it was pretty good. That it a little bit turned into magical device, less good. They fixed it with their cool. Okay, did I earlier say that Emma Stitch's singing "Fear Not This Night" was life changing? Because 1, correct, but 2, that's from Guild Wars. It's "The Dawn May Come" or something similar. The hymn that your Inquisitor can sing at the very end of Act 1 in Dragon Age Inquisition. That's another song that Emma Stitches has in her repertoire that will, once again, change your life. Wasn't already fallen in love with her? I'd do it again. So, if you've got space in your heart to fall in love with another beautiful singer and excellent person, ask Emma Stitches to sing songs from video games. Touch it, baby.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
Arlethan? Absolutely, I do.
Demons.
Alright, I will see. I don't know if Emma Stitches has done a recording. I might tag her and we'll find out. Whoop. And whoop. Oh, I don't know. Need more rage. Well, World of Warcraft warriors, baby. Oh, Jimbles, come on. Boop.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Oh, yeah, I would also... I should have said it as we began stream, but I'll repeat it now.
Big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
As best you can, if you know Sam or Comrade, and you'd like to offer assistance or love in any capacity, they could really use some attention, love, affection, and some sort of buoyancy to their moods. So if your capacity has space to do something sweet for those people, please do so. And if it doesn't, see if you can help someone else. Because while they're doing okay, things could be easier on them. That's all I'm saying. So our hearts go out to them. At the same point, we extend our hearts to beating up some demons.
Almost there.
Sprint and agile. Dodge and not enough rage. Shit, demon. Yeah, we will see. Solus, like, you will find out through my play how I feel about him, but it's not quite as simple, but it's certainly not as nuanced as some other people might assume. And that's fine. Yeah, breakthrough armor, okay. Why do I need to? You're giving me so many potions I can auto-attack my way through the problem. Why would I not? That's not a pride demon. There, I was thinking, God, I hope that there is in fact a lock-on button, and then I press it and hope, and there it is! Lock-on, baby!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a
Large veil.
demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Yeah, that would mean it wants to come through, not it can. Okay.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Hey, you fuck. Stop it.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend.
And
And
lover,
if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
who is also his lover.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me.
This better not be whenever Harding dies. I definitely miss Harding.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Willow, you got a good point.
All right. Let's buy him some time.
know Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Well, I'm not currently getting experience points, so I also don't want to fight random trash mobs forever. If you count it as grinding, well, maybe it'd be a different matter.
Inflicted upon this world, it must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the...
Ooh.
People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Bianca.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Harding.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Something's not quite right about the voice acting. And it's that they seem a little too calm to me. And again, for the first time, I'm not going to make massive judgments this early in the gameplay, but I'd like it just a little bit more, like, emotion out of them. That's all. Again, this isn't a massive judgment. I'm just saying I feel like I'd like this a little bit more if they were more scared. Willow described it earlier as like Marvel, right? And that feels correct in the sense that this is enjoyable and I'm enjoying it and it's good, but it could just be a little bit better. Pay no mind to me falling into the lake of magic. Varric and Solus arguing inaudibly is a great choice. I think that's excellent. Because some part of me is like, I don't think that there'd be like not having a longer dialogue about the consequences in all caps, right? Like that makes sense.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Emma Stitches is rewatching Arrow. I don't know how much of Arrow she'll get through, but I am over her shoulder watching at least part of it as well. And I'm getting the same sort of feel. And the thing is, I didn't hate Arrow. I thought it was fun. It was a great show. Not the most subtle of acting, but whatever. It doesn't have to be. It was an enjoyable show. And Dragon Age, the Veilguard and others don't need to strive to be Shakespearean art, like, but it does mean that occasionally I'm poking at it going, you could do a little bit better, I swear you could.
Push!
No! No!
Eat shit. I could use more dick jokes. You know I could. What the fuck? Solus, that's your buddy. What the hell are you doing?
Varric! Varric! Oh, no. Harding!
It happens all the time, Willow. I hate it.
Let's go. This way.
God, Nev better not be dead, though. Given the Inquisitor, who can be like pretty in-depth lovers with Solus in Inquisition, can be like, hey, maybe don't do this, and Varric's like, sorry, and Solus is like, nah, I'm gonna. Like, I don't think Varric has much of a chance of convincing him not to.
You have no idea what you have done.
Plus, meta knowledge wise, the game doesn't happen, right? Still.
I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
So all I have to do to get away from you is wake up?
And how much experience do you have willing yourself from sleep to wakefulness?
Can't be that hard.
While you practice, perhaps you would like to hear about the consequences of your actions.
Meaning?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped.
That's how power goes.
When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though,
What?
I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
What do you mean the Blight is the Elven God's fault?
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic?
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
This is good. This is really good writing. 10 out of 10 twist. And it's like an early twist, so of course it should be. Right? You don't... Solus's plan is, I'm tearing down the veil. I swear to God I'm doing it really fucking soon. At the end of Trespasser, right? So of course it's going to be relatively early after an whatever period of time Solus being like, I told you that was my plan. I didn't say that's what I was doing next, you idiot. And that still means that as a villain or antagonist, he's got a decent rationale. He's got a reason why he's doing stuff. And he's still got that fatal flaw of, I'm not going to tell you everything. I don't trust anyone. Fuck you. Because as part of his characterization in Inquisition, that was his whole goddamn deal. Of course, he'd only, like, you uncover, I'm going to tear down the Veil plan. He's not going to tell you, yes, and step one is move the prisoners elsewhere. Like the elven gods, the ones I don't trust. He doesn't trust anyone. Is he going to tell you shit? Also, I didn't know this was the plot before now, so hooray. Very good, very good. Willow, again, excellent as a character. I can't say you're correct 100% of the time because it will go to your head, but in this one, gold star for you, babe.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
Whoops.
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot
is that all you're
access my
good for?
network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Yeah, I did know that he ended up fighting two of the elven gods.
Why? Why tear down the veil?
Do you want me to take the shot?
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Varric looks as tired as a rook.
Look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out, by the skin of her teeth mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Reg? It's funny because
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, and you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake. Sorry, I didn't mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf fruit.
No, it's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever. Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that. Yeah.
Then I really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep.
Everyone is really beat up. Like, Harding's face is wrecked.
See you later, kid.
Varric looks more tired than us, which is saying something given what we were trying to go for when we created Rook. Explore the lighthouse. Yeah, I've heard some things about the lighthouse. He's wearing pajamas.
I could be out there
Me
with
too,
you,
buddy.
Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Me too, buddy. Yeah, we're not doing that. With all the time I spent early stream sitting up there, characterization, game starts proper. We'll see. Maybe I can earn experience. What did I collect? Do you want to help me with that? Codex. Codex, my favorite. The Elven People. 046. Jeez, alright. The Shadow Dragons. On to Vinter Templars. When one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt picture the armored members of the Southern Gentry. Oh, cool. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestation of magical power. However, they also embody the Southern Gentry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. In addition to combat training, these Templars ingest lyrium. This mineral, usually used by mages for enchantments and rituals, grants Templars the ability to resist and dispel magic. The fact that it is also addictive, chaining them to the Chantry and resulting in paranoia, obsession, eventually dementia, is often swept under the rug. Yes, we've all heard about that dirty little secret. As you may have surmised by my use of Southern Chantry, this is not the case in the Tevinter Imperium. In Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve if it is allowed to flourish. We don't suppress talent, we nurture it. That is not to say that we ignore the dangers of magic, and what it might allow for those with violent intent if not combated. As in the South, our Templars are trained to prevent the excesses of blood magic and to subdue demons, as well as those inflicted by possession. But our Templars do not take lyrium. They do not enforce unnecessary regulations. They do not given power over mages, but follow the lead of our most esteemed magisterium. They serve the Chantry and the people of the Imperium. I must admit, I rather prefer our way of doing things. From a letter written by Lycia Ballas, living in Bordentown in the Tevinter Imperium, to a cousin in Orlais, 915 Dragon. 28 from the lore of Dragon Age, lore of Thedas. We probably weren't. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once, the Lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who would call themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evaneris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues, for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Felasan. A letter dated 6 months ago. Idiot! I hope you're reading this. If the trail really has led you to Tevinter, it'll be harder to get our messages through. The Antam and Antiva are prickly about anything to do with our neighboring kingdom. Back home, things have cooled, but they are not forgotten. Killing all those Antam may have felt righteous in the moment, but the Talons are still complaining that your actions ruined weeks of setting up a larger, more effective strike. I am one of the Talons still complaining. Consider this trip with Varric a contract. Crows don't fail contracts, especially crows from House Deriva who may need to improve their judgment. But there is more at stake than honor. Whoever this Solus is whatever this Solus is up to needs to be stopped. I've seen enough of his handiwork to know that. Don't get careless out there. Don't fail. Don't get yourself killed, or I will come after you in the Fade myself. Viago. Okay, that's enough of that. I love the lore. I love the Codex. Welcome back, Codex. Baby, I missed you. Sprint in the lighthouse. That's where we came from. Look at all these chickens. I mean, doorways that we can't go into. Because we are still kind of in the tutorial. I'm the most responsible hero of Dragon Age. I jump all over your shit. Jink? What do you mean you're not going to highlight exactly what I've just picked up? That's the most important thing. Tell me, what did I just pick up? Yeah, we'll go through that later when I'm not tipsy, huh? The Grey Wardens. I love how they're reusing the sexuality in Thedas. What I find most interesting is that despite the lack of open discussion on matters of human sexuality, there is commonality to be found on the subject in all Andrastian lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from matters of procreation, and only among the nobility, where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families, is it considered of vital importance. Yet even there, a noble who's done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. The view when indulging lusts with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it is considered a quirk of character and nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Nowhere is it forbidden, and sex of any kind is only considered worthy of judgment when taken to awful excess or performed in the public eye. Brother Genitivi. How could I not read that? I would be fascinated with the world of Thedas' issue with sexuality, given its subject of personal importance. Miscellaneous 3. The Dreadwolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only travelled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, bonded pair, linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we use normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian, and not just as bonded pair. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion leads us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow hour, and I will guide you. Also, that's not the voice I used for the introduction to the lighthouse. It was signed at the end as Slow Arrow and whatever world it was, Philoson. But I started with a different voice for no reason. Anyway, oranges from Lara and Willow. Maybe citrus fruit is pretty delicious, and I would make a very tasty old-fashioned with it. So maybe. Who knows when?
Whoa.
Watch your step, you'll fall forever.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Wow, it is nearly 10. Level 2, my favorite. Warrior Core. Greatest warriors balance their offensive prowess with a sturdy defense. Pfft, no. I don't need to overthink things, just auto-attack you. Hmm. What the fuck? That's cool. You wish, Willow. That would be great, but no, I need to sleep because I have work tomorrow. Yes, I'm as disappointed as you are, but that is unfortunate. That's how it goes. We're gonna grab counter blow. Oh, I've got 2 additional points. Great. Great. Then Fury of the Void. Let's go. Wow, look at that. Gather the team at the library. Look at that. This is beautiful. Is anyone else terrified? I'm a little terrified. Why do we have access to this fucking thing? Content marked with
Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
They are, babe.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
I don't.
Do I?
Hey!
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me. It's a start.
I'm not sure stopping a ritual is the best way to meet someone.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Look, I'm impressed.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step 1 is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step 2?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Very good. Okay. It is exactly 10 o'clock. I'd love to talk to Hudding before we finish up. I know we opened the stream late, so let's talk to Hudding before we talk to gather the team at the library table. We may pause, but right before then, we'll at least chat to Hudding and see how they're going, huh?
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
I should be asking you that. I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
Are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should rest.
Yes, Rook. I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off. Or something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop worrying about me and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
She's gorgeous. She's too strong. I want to put her in a bath and tell her everything is going to be okay through concerted effort. Like, as in, I'm not going to take care of it for you. You don't have to worry anymore. But, like, we will make our way through it. Don't worry. The first step is you need to rest. You deserve it. Anyway, that's just me. Don't know if it's wrong or right. In fact, I'd lean towards the first instinct as that's incorrect. But, you know, hey, we're good. Well, well, well. What a lot. Yeah, well done. Willow, that means we will choose another person so you get to experience that, but we will keep a soft spot for lovely Harding. Well. well, cleric. You deserve it. as much as I'll say about that, that's for sure. We can explore the possibility later, but in the meantime, Jimbles is a tired Jimbles. He is going to go to sleep. I see. We'll investigate. Jimbles is a tired Jimbles. I'm going to double check with my Emma Stitches to see if it is sleep time, and if it is, I'm going to go to sleep. Otherwise, I'm going to make a toasted ham and cheese sandwich and then eat that and then sleep. Much love, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me for this lovely, rather truncated but still highly enjoyable exploration of Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm looking forward to playing through the rest of the game, 100%ing it as Willow demands of us. Please tell the people you love them very much. Look after yourselves, and if you can, for me, give some affection and a kiss to our good friend Comrade and Sam. They deserve it and more. And if you're not close enough to them to be kind to if you're not close enough to them to be kind to them, be kind to yourselves instead. And please tell those people you love that you love them very much. Good night, everyone. Be good.